Alright guys, today's video is going to be about using belts, okay, weightlifting belts, and my views on actually using them and what I believe, and when I believe should I say, you should use them, okay. I believe you should use belts once you've had a good solid 6 to 12 months of lifting, simply because you want to build up your core strength first. And once you've done this, okay, and you've started getting into heavy lifting, this is when you should start using these belts, okay. The reason being is because when you start lifting heavy, you're putting your lower back under a lot of strain. And that is the purpose of these belts, okay, to take some of the strain off your lower back and put it through this belt, okay. So I believe belts are a great investment, okay. They can cost anywhere from £10 to £100, okay. So the best type of belts would be Inza Forever belts, and some standard belts would just be ones like what I've got from Decathlon, which is a sports shop, okay, in the UK. And as far as belts go, the belts you pay more money for will just basically be a bit more safer and a bit more comfortable, but the lower, cheaper price of belts would just be a bit less safer, should I say, and would be a bit more uncomfortable because they'd be thinner. But I don't necessarily feel that you need to get an expensive belt. Like I said, that one cost me only like between £10 and £20, I can't really remember, so not a lot of money. What exercises do I recommend you use a belt on, okay? First of all, I'd like to say, don't use a belt just because you're doing a specific exercise, okay? It's once you get past this certain weight you should use it. In my case, I just do it once I get past 100 kg because that's like 1.5 times my body weight. So I recommend you start using a belt on the main compound lifts, such as squat and deadlift, okay? I don't recommend you use a belt on the bench press. I don't see no need to it personally, okay? So I only use my belt on squats and deadlifts, and that's all I think you should really use them for, with an exception of doing some rows. When you go really heavy on rows and your back, you have to keep your back completely straight, then I believe you should use a weightlifting belt. So I recommend using it once you go 1.5 to 2 times your body weight, because that's when your back starts getting under a lot of stress. Also, I squat quite high bar, so I put a lot of stress down my back anyway. So this is why I use a belt. I only use a belt when I get to about 90 to 100 kilograms. When I do deadlifting, I only start using a belt once I get to about 100 to 110 kilograms. That's just my experience with belts. That's what I believe works. And when you're a teenager and you've been lifting for a little while and you're starting to get heavier, that's when you start needing to use a belt, because you want to be safe, okay? As I said, when you're a teenager, you are going to be growing, you are still going to be developing. So wearing a weightlifting belt is essential once you've got into that heavier phase of lifting, should I say. So that's what I feel. Do I feel that you should still do core work, so abs and lower back? Yes, I do. I still believe you should definitely target them areas, because when you're using these belts, you're going to be taking some strain off your lower back, so it will get a bit weaker, and so will your core. So I still believe you should do ab workouts and lower back on the back days, okay? So on your pull day or whatever day you do, that's when you should be incorporating some lower back exercises. A great exercise for lower back would be hyperextensions, and a great exercise for abs would be sit-ups on a decline bench with a kettlebell behind your head, or cable crunches or hanging leg raises, okay? There's so many good ab exercises anyway, but yeah, I'd just say only use a weightlifting belt when you get to about 1.5 to 2 times your body weight on your lifts, mainly your squats and deadlifts, and use it when you go heavier on rows. Don't rely on a belt, don't always use a belt, because you still want to engage your core for a lot of exercises. Another exercise should I add on to this video, which you need to use a belt for when you go heavy on, is overhead pressing, simply because you're putting a lot of stress down through your lower back anyway, because you'll be up here, you'll be standing up, and you'll be pressing, okay? So that weight will be going directly down through your body, and your lower back's going to be there, and that's when you want a belt on. Only when you go heavy, okay, on overhead press as well. So when you feel you need to. Don't rely on a belt, don't always use a belt when you're going light, because there's no need for it, okay? Don't be one of them people who's always got their belt lapped around them, walking around the gym, always with it on the bloody tightest one for them. Because 1, you look like an idiot, and 2, you don't need it, okay? If you're doing a chest workout, don't even bother bringing that belt to wear, okay? That's my view on that. That's what I recommend. If you like the video, be sure to like it. Leave a comment down below just to let me know what you guys think about this video and your experiences with weightlifting belts. And yeah, please subscribe, help the channel grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.